is undoubtedly more favorably situated with reference to water power than any other country in the world.
We are blessed with a remarkably fortunate combination of location, topography, and weather conditions. Naturally, we must make the very most out of this opportunity. On the other hand, we are obliged to live up to our responsibility. There is a fine art to balancing nature's own sustainability and our utilization of natural resources. Towards the end of the 1800s, a group of visionaries identified the opportunities inherent in hydropower. Can you imagine the power we have up there in Paulenvastraga? The potential. Imagine if we double the average speed of our railways.
We are on the verge of a revolution with far-reaching implications.
Norway's current landscape was forged during the last ice age, approximately 10,000 years ago. Ice, wind and water shaped our country, the same natural forces that are now contributing to the modern welfare society we enjoy today. Renewable natural resources are refined and contribute to sustainable value creation. Clean energy is a precondition for a modern society. The knowledge we have built up about hydropower is comprehensive. For more than a century, we have been learning how best to utilize the immense power potential that exists in our rainy country. Brave minds identified opportunities. Others have since administered and refined resources, knowledge, and technology in ways no one could predict. The result? Mutual benefit for sustainable societies all over the world. Today, Statkraft is a growing international power company in the field of renewable energy. The company's growth is financially and environmentally sustainable.
We have to make clear that climate responsibility and economic growth and development support each other. There's no artificial horse race there. We should be going for zero emissions by the middle of this century, arguably earlier in the rich countries. That's the challenge. We can rise to that challenge. We can use hydro and renewables in particular, and we'll need them both.
El medio ambiente es algo maravilloso que nosotros, las personas y todos tenemos. O sea, sin un ambiente tan lindo como nosotros tenemos, no podríamos vivir, porque el aire es vida, el agua también.
The energy industry is going through a major transition. The emerging markets need more energy, and the whole world needs less carbon. Statkraft has a unique position with competencies that makes us ready to play a very important role in the green economy. Moving forward, Statkraft will strengthen the position in hydro, wind, bio and solar. In the future, we need the same spirit as our brave pioneers and creative engineers.
As the 1800s drew to a close, industrialization was sweeping across Norway, which was a poor country on the periphery of Europe. However, our natural resources began to attract the attention of financially robust overseas investors who were particularly interested in hydropower. We needed capital, and we needed know-how to promote development. In the early 1900s, European investors owned a significant proportion of Norway's developed hydropower. But this position did not last for long. The Parliament enforced new laws and managed eventually to acquire both the knowledge and the ownership of our diverse hydropower. Over and above capital and knowledge, it was to provide all the energy needed to industrialize Norway.
Den store tilgangen på ren og fornybar energi i form av vannkraft fortsatt et av Norges fremste konkurransefortrinn.
Vi vel ikke bare heldige, vi vel ekstremt heldige. Det å kunne dekke opp hele Norges forbruk med vannkraft, det ganske unikt.
Hverdagen for en kraftverkssjef stort sett som man alltid har vært. Det å sørge for at produksjonsapparatet til enhver tid i stand til å levere det som etterspurt i markedet. Samtidig som vi skal ivareta sikkerheten for alle våre ansatte samt tredjeperson.
En annen viktig oppgave for oss det vassdragsmanøvrering. Og der det slik at hvis vi går inn i en periode hvor en ser at det kan bli skadeflom i et vassdrag, så går fokus over fra planlegging for mest mulig kraftproduksjon til å redusere og forhindre skadeflom i vassdraget.
Helse, miljø og sikkerhet helt grunnleggende for det vi driver med i Statkraft. Vi veldig opptatt av at alle som jobber hos oss kommer trygt hjem fra jobb. Og vi sikrer at vår virksomhet trygg også for omgivelsene rundt oss. Statkraft leverer et flott produkt, ren energi. Og vi stolte over at etterspørselen etter dette produktet vokser internasjonalt.
Energiले गर्दा हाम्रो डेभलपमेन्ट विकास पोसिबल छ and हामी एनर्जीले नै गर्दा मात्रै कामहरु गर्न सक्छौं.
Ich hoffe einfach, dass ein bisschen mehr von dem finanziellen Gedanken weggerückt wird hin zum ja auch ökologisch orientierten und das in der Gesellschaft weiter verankert wird.
In 1991, Norway became one of the first countries in the world to adopt energy legislation that entailed deregulation of the power sector. Power prices were to be determined by the mechanisms of supply and demand in a free and open market. This gave Statkraft the possibility to expand value creation continuously from one year to the next. Sweden and the rest of Europe followed suit, and Statkraft identified an opportunity to establish power trading in the European power market. Early liberalization made the Netherlands, more specifically Amsterdam, a perfect place to begin in 1998.
This was an exciting pioneering phase. Many new companies, very often from the US, came into the market and started challenging the classical companies on their business, Statkraft among them. We created a vision for a staircase towards success, and in fact we managed to, over time, outperform and survive many of our peers.
In the 1950s, economic growth opened up great opportunities, allowing us to identify the full potential of hydropower. Large and modern hydropower plants provided the energy we needed and generated appreciable revenues for both the state and local authorities. This laid the foundations for welfare development unparalleled in our history. Energy production always leads to a degree of intervention in nature. Throughout the years, Statkraft has experienced the consequences of this and has become fully aware of its responsibilities. Along with local communities, Statkraft will contribute to positive social development.
Espero que de aquí más adelante la energía pueda ser positiva para todo el Perú, ya que gracias a ello podemos ser el avance de un país.
Будущее за инновациями. Инновациями в технологиях, конечно, но и еще и инновациями в том, как мы думаем, в том, как мы относимся к природным ресурсам.
Dal punto di vista dello sviluppo sostenibile non ci può essere un paese che possa fare tutto questo da solo, perché è un problema globale.
Energy is the lifeblood of the global economy, and this energy must come from sources that cause the lowest possible carbon emissions. Technological development in the field of renewable energy is progressing faster than ever before. It is becoming more efficient and financially profitable. Statkraft's energy production is primarily based on renewable sources, wind and hydro being the major focus areas. In addition, the company also keeps a watchful eye out for other technologies that may be ripe for development in the future.
It was right here at Smyrna that Statkraft first started in wind power. We now have more than 13 years of operational experience. We're operating wind farms in Sweden and the UK. In Statkraft, we believe that wind power will be an integrated part of the world's future energy mix. Costs are coming down and technology is maturing. And it's the competence that we have gained here at Smyrna that we're now using when we're developing the large-scale offshore wind farms in the UK.
A comprehensive effort to broaden the knowledge of what affects our renewable resources is the key to succeed as a producer of renewable energy. The combination of this skill, an overview of the market situation, and an in-depth experience represents Statkraft's greatest advantage.
The whole energy world is looking into a future where the customer is in the center of attention. The customer is using all sorts of new technologies to supply himself. He's acting according to convenience, not according to commercial logic. The opportunities for Statkraft will be in the area of developing new business models linked somewhere to trading and origination activities and to such new technologies. The emerging markets where Statkraft has invested already quite a lot are also very promising for trading origination activities. We just know that we will urgently need a variety of new activities.
Διότι στο μέλλον οι νέες γενιές θα αντιμετωπίσουν το πρόβλημα που εμείς παράγουμε αυτή τη στιγμή.
Worst case scenario det er jo at millioner av mennesker kommer på flukt på grunn av klimaendringer.
The large hydropower developments in Norway came to an end in around 1990. New technology had the capacity to improve existing plants, and new sources of energy were penetrating the market. Statkraft possessed 100 years of knowledge and experience, and the task now was to manage this know-how as efficiently as possible.
We invested in international energy companies, but also in Norway to create synergies in our home market. It was a natural step to go abroad and capitalize our experience, and the key move was the establishment of SA Power in 2002, a joint venture between Statkraft and Norfund. The purpose was to create profitable investments through sustainable development of hydropower in emerging markets.
The growth potential in these new markets provides an abundance of opportunities, bringing deep insight, knowledge, leading-edge expertise across the value chain from our existing operations in the Nordics and the developed markets of Europe. We need to understand the regulatory framework in every market in which we operate. And we also need to understand how solid or fragile that framework is.
Right now it is exciting to work in Statkraft, but also challenging. The company has a promising portfolio of renewable energy projects and a business plan that will create a strong position in a world that needs more energy, but less carbon.